The newborn elephant hadn't even had a sip of milk before being kicked hard. When it tried again, another kick awaited. Not long after, the young elephant lost all its strength. It collapsed onto the grass, desperately awaiting death. Just a few hours earlier, the elephant had been born. It had already learned to walk, but before turning one, it was very fragile, always needing the protection of the herd. The elephant herd was incredibly excited about the arrival of this new life. They all gathered around, eagerly welcoming Binti, touching her with their trunks. However, with more than 20 giant animals surrounding her, the newborn Binti quickly became separated from her mother, Kiki. In the midst of the excitement, Binti's vision, still blurry from birth, was not enough to help her figure out which elephant was her mother. She urgently needed to nurse. Otherwise, she wouldn't even have the strength to stand. Kiki should have kept Binti close by, but as a first-time mother, she didn't seem to have this instinct. By instinct, Binti wandered over to another female elephant, hoping to nurse. She found a nipple, but there was no milk. Not realizing this was not her mother Kiki, but the elephant queen, Taji. Binti was kicked away by Taji. However, Taji didn't mean any harm, using her trunk and front legs. Taji helped Binti back up, then gently nudged her in the right direction, so she could nurse from her real mother. Finally, after searching with her trunk, Binti found her mother and took her first drink of milk. The following months were difficult for the herd. Taji had to lead them to a new habitat, while also helping her daughter, Kiki, learn how to care for her newborn calf. As night fell and the stars lit up the sky, Kiki took Binti on an exploration of the new world. The little elephant's sense of smell developed quickly, allowing her to follow in her mother's footsteps. In the dark, her nimble trunk could even detect the slightest indentations in the tree bark. African elephants are massive and omnivorous. They spend 16 to 20 hours a day foraging. And even at night, they don't stop looking for food. But the darkness also brings danger. In the distance, a pride of lions had gone 3 days without a meal. They wouldn't risk attacking such large animals. But other predators weren't so cautious. Hyenas, known as the second strongest hunters on the savannah, were daring enough to challenge an elephant. The little elephant sensed something unusual in the air, and the rest of the herd smelled the stench. A single hyena wouldn't be much of a threat, but this wasn't just one. There were many of them, with young ones to feed. A calf like Binti was the perfect target. Queen Taji stepped back, using her body to shield the calf. The herd quickly formed a defensive wall, but the hyenas closed in from all sides, causing the elephants to grow tense. An intense standoff began. The hyenas charged at the scattered herd, and Kiki and her calf were quickly surrounded, cut off from the rest of the elephants. Binti could only hide under her mother's massive body, frozen in fear. At the same time, dozens of hyenas surrounded Taji and the other elephants, preventing them from offering any help. The hyenas repeatedly tried to drag Binti out from beneath Kiki's large frame.